Alright, greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, and welcome to day 2 of IndyCar's 10th Series Spectacular. We have rounds 4 through 6 for today. We're going to be racing at Road America, Homestead-Miami, and Zolder for today. Let's have a look at the points as they stand. Fallenshadow, thanks to her race win at the Daytona Road Course, inexplicably from a start of 30th. Currently has the points lead, 134 points. Daytona Oval race winner, Sarway, and second placer at Texas as well. 10 points behind Shondo at 124. And Indy Lights winner, who's already scored her first race win at Texas, Matsuro Meru, is third, 100 on the dot. Already a strong start for the rookie. Ikasa Tomoshika is fourth with 70, and Indy 500 winner General Giga is fifth with 66. That's your top 5. That's your top half of the table. As we see how the bottom half of the table is faring. Well, a weak start for some of the drivers. Delutaya only 1 point so far. That's at Texas, and after 2 championship-winning series to start off her IndyCar campaign, she's been struggling ever since. Only one driver yet to score points. That's Vienna. Her birthday was yesterday. Hopefully today she has a great birthday present with her very first IndyCar win. We'll just see what happens for today. We have Suapatra, who has only scored in one race win so far. One race so far, scored in one race so far. That's in the Daytona Road Course. There's 2 road courses for today. Let's see how she does. As we open up the game for now. And speaking of Suapatra, she has a different livery for today. Take a moment to observe her interesting design. Her first livery was last Sunday, and then she has a second livery, and then a third livery tomorrow, and another one to wrap up the series next weekend. Anyway, we've already seen what her car looks like for today as we go back to the placeholder car. Again, don't ask. Don't ask about the Stig either. Road America for round 4. 4.048 miles. Don't know why it says 4.000 miles. Probably it's easier to remember 4 miles instead of 4.048 miles. 11 laps for this round. On this, how many turns? 14 turn layout. Let's look at the preview of the track. Long straightaway. You go uphill and into this long straightaway to begin the race. And then you go through right here and then go down this interesting sign. For some reason that was turn 2, even though it's not much at all. Turn 3 and then turn 4, which goes under this infamous Sargento cheese sign. And then to turns 5 and 6 we go. Turn 7. Yeah, that's right there. Into turn 8, and then turns 9 and 10, which is a really fun section called the Carousel. Going clockwise around there. into the bend, and then the kink soon. Turn 11. A slight bend into turn 12, which is known as Canada Corner. A really fun corner for fans to see the action. And then turns 13 and 14, and Bob's your uncle. Right there. Last turn, turn 14, and then you go uphill, and then you'll have completed a lap here at Road America, I guess. You just cross the start finish, and boom. That's a lap at Road America. Anyway, let's get right to the action. Load the circuit. See how things fare here. Just making sure everything looks fine, and it does. 11 laps, 100% damage multiplier, yada yada. Load circuits. Yeah. Everyone is in, and let's have a look at the grid for this race. We can only accept 30 cars in each round, so we'll see Suopatra race, although she'll start up at the very back. Leaflet fails to qualify. Catania. Ooh, both Catania and Nacho Neko both failed to make it in. And then DM and Numi are also no-goes. So we'll have to kick them out because 30-car grid. Fallenshadow is in, Vienna is in. Mir will start off way back there. Alright, Series 4 champion Kamisho Natsume will have the nod for pole. Right beside is Kagra Nana, Series 1 champion in 2021. Indy 500 winner. Hurry 1010, our unofficial favorite IndyCar Series driver. We'll start off second row alongside two-time champion Delutaya. Ayami and Kagrameya make up row 3. Then we have Annie, Tob, and Ollie. Tomo, Matsuro Meru, and Ui Mama. Milky, Moriko, and Giga. Lumi, Healthy, and Elena. Vienna, Uno, and Nina. Shondo, Tricky, Bow. Lisa, Nectarine, Mio. And finally, Ami, Lily, and Patra. Grid is set. 11 laps of action at Elkhart Lake, Road America for round 4. Let's let everyone know that we're about to begin here. Got some road course action for today. To begin this morning's stream, let's load in the music and attempt to race all 11 laps here on this very popular real-life IndyCar circuit. Alright. We'll skip ahead a bit, because safety lap tends to be a bit slow. Should we start here? Or... yeah, that's fine. Okay, Natsume, Nana, your front row. Tenten and Delu, second row, and IME and Kagomea, your de facto Firestone Fast 6. And okie dokie. Up we go, round 4 of this 10th Series Spectacular. Going green! Fast start by everyone as they approach the first couple turns. Already some debris popping off by some of the cars in front as they go downhill. Hopefully I don't have issues with frame rates. Already issues with Shiguri Ui, it looks like. Yeah, Shiguri Ui. Not quite up to snuff. That's a blue car bow. So, tough starts. But everyone looks like is up and running as we lose a car, and of course. Yep, of course. And I can't restart because yeah. So we lose Giga and, of course, Tenten, and because why would nice things ever happen? Can't restart because that would be rigged. What a waste of a second row start. Alright, Delu is, I guess, second, and Maya is third, yet she has no, whatever wing. Kagura Nana, no relation to Kagura Maya. And here comes the 4th Series champion with a very nice lead after this opening lap. Start off at pole here and having herself a nice lead. Second is indeed Nana. And what is going on, Milky? Did a complete 180 and just whoops, and oh, she is upside down. Let's look at that again. We're seeing silly things going on. Just bumped into Kagura Maya, who is inexplicably staying out despite having no rear wing, and she that's how she ends up upside down, and has to drive the next lap without a rear wing as we go back to live action. Any more casualties? Not much. Uno is stuck. Fallenshadow has trouble entering pit lane, and quite a handful of drivers are pitting. Delu suddenly down to 12th. Patra, well, she's doing okay. She's at 8th. Look who's in the top 5. It's the Indy Lights winner, Matsuro Meru. Top 4th, Annie 3rd. And then Nana and Natsume, who's currently leading by how many seconds? 4.019 seconds, 4.206 seconds. Already a few casualties in the first couple laps here. And this is supposed to be one of the more popular real-life IndyCar circuits. What, Tagashi Uno is still stuck? Are you kidding me, man? Will she get out anytime soon? Or will the officials say, you've had enough, get out of the way? And teleport her, back to the land of parting gifts. The land of game show parting gifts. We've already had, 2 so far, having to sit out for the rest of the race into the aforementioned parting gifts land. Mio 5th now, Meru improving to 4th, and the ASMR specialist doing pretty good here. Now, Nana, she's only had one race win as of yet. That was her championship-winning Indy 500 win 2 years ago. She hasn't won since, has come close a few times, and but she is quickly being pursued by Tob. Natsume already with 3 wins to her name. When did Natsume last win? Probably a while ago. No, not too long ago. New Hampshire Road Course, 7th Series. Oh, Tob almost caught Nana. And now Fallenshadow is having issues. Shadow doesn't know how to get back on track, and ooh, she is beyond stuck. Come on. That's better. That's more like it. Has Uno DNF? No, she is able to get out, but yeah, what are the crashes and explosions? I'm seeing in the thread there have been crashes and explosions. There have been crashes and explosions, of course. Unfortunately, one of them involves our favorite girl here, and also the reigning 500 winner. So yeah, this race already sucks. Well, Tob has improved to 2nd. They're still cruising along quite fine, and 4th, and Mio still 5th. 23 still in the lead lap. As we see more cars pitting for inexplicable reasons. Wow! Tob relinquishes 2nd place. Milky is a lap down, so Tob will just stay at 3rd. Meru is close behind. Nana. Back to 2nd, and Natsume has led all 4 laps so far, as we see Ami and Tricky both get back onto the track. Natsume, Nana, and Tob, their top 3. As Natsume goes under the Sargento Cheese sign, a favorite part of this track. Not sponsored, not sponsored. There's Indy Grand Prix winner Lena Lazar driving Honda, doing pretty good in 6th. And there's Nina. And Fuji Lisa Uwe Mama and Lily Hops. Nana getting ever so closer to Natsume. It was a 4-second lead for Kamishiro Natsume, and now it's nil as Nana jumps Natsume to take the lead. But how long will her lead last here? Natsume does have some push to pass on hand, but Nana is peeling away. Natsume regains the lead from Nana. Five down, 6 to go. The next lap will make the race official, much to everyone's disappointment. And Watanashi Uno is now 2 behind. Not good. Remember, it's 90% race distance on road and street courses in this series, so that completes 11 laps. Also, you'll see momentary switching from number of laps left to how much time is there left. There's a 25 minutes time limit for each race. So once time expires during the current lap, that current lap is considered the final lap. And the race winner, once they cross the start-finish, will be marked as thus. Whoa! Both Natsume and Nana having issues on that turn as they go around the carousel. Bob, needing to go around Bao before she could try to chase the mama of Nakiri Ayame. Matsuro Meru still doing pretty good in 4th. And this race will be official through 6. Ah, man, 2 lapped cars sandwiched between 1 and 2. As we see Uno now 3 down with a rather bent rear wing. And an issue trying to get into the swing of things, and oh man, damaging Nana. Oh man, let's look at that again. Watanashi Uno trying to disembowel some of the drivers towards the top. Already crazy stuff happening here in the second half of the race. Both Meru and Nana are without front wing. Nana dropping to 5th, and perhaps a few more spots should she hit after this current lap. Meru 2nd, but may have to pit as well. She's also without a front wing. Natsume still lucky enough to remain relatively spotless with her car. Keep an eye on how things are going here. as the first few drivers go into start-finish. Gonna see how big Natsume's lead is, as we see a few cars going to the pit lane. Meru is pitting, so's Bao and Nana, as expected. So, Miori Celesta, oh man, side pod damage here. Oh, that's a better side view. Miori Celesta's second now. And Tob is third. Bellows lap down. So, trying to confirm who's fourth as we see another car stuck, trying to enter pit lane. Whoa, careful, Milky. Where are you going? Milky Queen, where are you going? And now she's way past stuck and unable to go any further. So Natsume is 13 seconds ahead of Miori Celesta. Tob is third. Lena is marked fourth and Nina is fifth. Kamishiro Natsume basically led for almost the whole race, only losing the lead briefly to Nana, but gaining the lead right back. Meru only dropped one spot, and Nana now drops down to 7th. Ooh. And now, Natsume, what is she trying to accomplish here? What's she trying to pit? No, that is just silly stuff. Well, already this race has become pretty ridiculous as we see cars tumble trying to enter pit lane. What the bloody hell just happened here with Tob's attempt to enter pit lane? Did someone apply lard to the entrance of pit lane? And now Natsume inexplicably loses her front wing and may have to pit next lap. Lena Lazar, Indy Grand Prix winner, finds herself second, and who knows who will end up third now. Why, it's good old Matsuro Meru! Matsuro Meru! Trying to keep the rookie magic alive with perhaps another good finish. Fresh off her victory at Texas. And then she is, a distant third, but Natsume may pit after this lap as we maybe soon to come down to 2 after this lap. Lena has herself a clean car. Where did Lena start? 18th, and Matsuro Meru, where did she start? 11th. Minasatame is in the top 5. Careful there. And Lisa is 5th. Concern is how time would be for the last couple laps. Unexpectedly, Natsume is staying out while Lena attempts to go in to no avail. Someone apply kitty litter to the entrance to pit lane to sop up the grease, because cars have been having problems entering pit lane, and that's why we're seeing a whole mess of cars losing parts and stuff. Uno, Milky, both 3 down. Oddly enough, 21 cars are still on the lead lap. Are you kidding me? Matsuro Meru is in P2. Todd back in 3rd. Lisa was 4th for a bit, but now it's Iami who's 4th. Iami of all drivers. Mio's 5th. Lisa down to 6th as... Oh man! What just happened there? Look at the replay! Natsume has run out of fuel! Natsume is out of the race! Just shy of classification! Tragic for the pole sitter! Can you believe it? And now Meru has the lead, but the issue has to be whether she'll have enough fuel to last the final 4+ miles. A few cars already fueling out just before classification and not scoring in this race. Remember, 10 laps for classification as we're coming down to the last lap. Matsuro Meru has the lead. Iami is a distant second but is pitting. Matsuro Meru! Goodness gracious gee willikers! Needs to hopefully complete this lap. It is a big circuit indeed. Already some road course drama here. Can she even finish? How much fuel is there left for the rookie? As she looks to go back to back. Just a few more turns, just one more heave. Meru from a start of 11th just needs to survive the last couple of turns and the uphill climb to the finish. And she'll go back to back. Can't you do it? Just one last heave onto the start finish. She is staying out. And Matsuro Meru does it again, ladies and gentlemen. Matsuro Meru wins at Road America. 2 wins in a row. Wow! Full send has worked again for the rookie, Matsuro Meru. 2 in a row in the 10 Series Spectacular. And just runs out of fuel. At the last moment, Chika Fujilisa, fellow former Sundaria member, gets her first IndyCar podium, finishing second at least 33 seconds behind, and Lily Hopkins cross the start finish to finish in the podium in third. Matsuro Meru, 6 wins overall in both lights and IndyCar. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Top 5 finish for Olivia Monroe. Ditto for Tricky. Can you believe it? Matsuro Meru with another IndyCar win. As we're seeing drama here that's unfortunately saw Tenten crash out in 30th, because why would nice things ever happen? But it is made up with Meru getting a big victory. As we're seeing to see how drivers finish. Vienna will get her first points of the series, even though she fueled out. She finished 10, so she'll get on the points. Waiting for the last couple drivers to finish. Doesn't look like Milky will finish. We're just waiting for Nina to get us the hell out of here, because what in the world have we just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen? Meruru with back-to-back victories. Well, we are done. We are done. Let's just see how to score this shit show. Ugh. It's also tiresome. Matsuro Meru, 2 wins, and then Lisa gets her first podium in IndyCar, and Lily Hops makes it 10 podiums overall for the all-rounder. And we still have yet to see a Honda driver win. As far as I'm concerned, only one Honda driver has made the podium, and that's Milky Queen, second at the Daytona Oval. We've only had the only podium drivers besides Milky have all been Chevys. So what is going on with Honda? Matsuro Meru, race winner here at Road America. A top 10 finish. Pretty good for her, despite being without her engine cover. Ooh, only 13 managed to finish all 11 laps. Only 22 will score. Quite a few casualties because of fuel. Very unfortunate circumstance for Commissioner Natsume. She was leading all throughout the race, but then ran out of fuel just before classification and will only to score the 1 point for pole in this race. No classification for Uno. Milky will be marked as a DNF. And Giga and 1010. Don't even get me started with how the start of the race went! Congratulations to Matsuro Meru back to back. I can't congratulate her enough for accomplishing that feat. What a result that was. As yeah, everything is looking decent enough. Everything looks correct. And where is Natsume? 1 point. And yeah, no surprise right there. Meruru moving to the top of the championship standings. 170 points. Fallenshadow only scored 5 points in this race with her 21st place finish. 139, 31 behind Meruru. Sarway will drop to third. 124. Lisa goes into the top 5, 4th place with her runner-up finish here. 98 points, and Annie is 5th with 82. Oh yeah, if you're talking about Road and Street classification, Meru leads the Road and Street classification with 100 points. Lisa is second with 82, and Lily Hop's 76. Matsuro Meru goes into the championship points lead. The back-to-back wins as we move on. Next round, Homestead-Miami. We're going to be racing 52 laps on this 1.5 mile symmetrical oval. We're going to be racing in the daylight this time, because why not? We'll reserve the night race for when we go to that track again for the IndyCar Season 4 finale. Turns progressive 18 to 20 degrees and straightaways bank 3 degrees. Here is a look at the Homestead track. We'll show a couple laps there, see how fast you can go. I've seen in test races for this track, it's one of the more challenging 1.5 mile ovals for the Indy vTubers to race at, because of the banking and high speed. No slight bend in the front stretch to slightly slow drivers down. It's parallel straightaways connected by 2 banked turns. So it's speed, speed, speed all throughout. And yeah, that's Homestead for you. I'm gonna go ahead and load. Turn the page in my notebook. And get ourselves a grid set. And whatever. We'll allow that. Is Meru in this race? Not even. She's absent. Are you kidding me, man? I don't see Matsuro Meru anywhere in this grid. So she isn't immune to previous race winner's curse here. Man, you hate to see that. No shows for Lumi, Shiguri Ui Himari, Natsume, nor Nina. And what a shame. Another race in which Natsume doesn't score. Belutaya barely made the grid, I guess. We already see who's pulled. That's Olivia Monroe. So she gets bonus points for pull. Ami will start alongside her. Vienna and Tob will make up row 2. Row 3, Numi and Tomo. Shadow and Tricky and Maya. And then 10-10 Katanya and Lily. Nacho, Milky, and Annie. Balgiga and Miori. Yuri, DM, and Patra. But once we'll get to see Patra race in an oval. Then we have Moriko, Lisa, and Uno. Healthy Nana and Ayami. And finally, Shy Lily Leaflet and Delataya. Shy Lily Leaflet and Delataya. All right, everyone is in. This is, of course, a 52-lapper. Everyone with their speedway configurations. So we're in for a fun turn left session for this round 5. Is she strong so the game has to get her out? Well, I don't know. Anyway, we'll end the music and get to racing here at Homestead. Okie dokie. Ollie and Ami and Vienna and Tub and Numi and Tomo. That's your fast 6 for this 5th of 12 rounds. We'll boop it up to here. All right, another bit of oval action, which is what vTuber IndyCar is known for, because Formula Hollow doesn't race in ovals. Let the Indies have fun on the ovals instead. We are set to go here, round 5 at Homestead-Miami for 52 laps. We're racing. Green flag is in the air. Good jump by Ami. Ollie will drop a bit because it's early on in the race, doesn't want to take too many risks. And Emilia Aranya is just ahead of Tomo after this opening lap. Tom is third. Oh, whoopsie doodles. There's a few cars hurt. I swear to God, if it involves a 1010 as one of them, no. But we lost IME, sadly. Pushed too hard and already out in the opening lap. DM having trouble getting back into the whatever pit lane, and Lisa is without a rear wing. As Tomoshika is second now. As a few cars are entering pit lane, and DM seems to have trouble getting into pit lane herself. Seriously, man. Onigiri is sadly void. So already some Onyos early on in this race. This is, as I've said, one of the tougher ovals to race at. Giri void. IME struck out. Vienna and Ami are in the top two, battling for the lead. And Ami peels away. Vienna, her birthday was yesterday, looking for her first IndyCar win, if possible. Catania pushes ahead of Tomo and Vienna to go up to P2. Alas, DM will be marked DNF. DM has basically given up. Catania goes to the lead. Hoping for her first win in way too long. With 2 wins to her name, and her last win was like forever ago. Why, it's good old Hurry 1010 out of nowhere. She's looking for her first proper full distance win. Her only win was in a makeup half distance race in Long Beach in the first series. Hasn't won since then. Last time IndyCar raced there, vTuber IndyCar that is, 1010 finished second. Ooh, got cut off by Catania on turn 2. Trying to overtake her. Now on turn 3. Couldn't quite get past Tanya. Now she passes Catania just before turn 1. And Perry 1010 goes to the lead. Awful result at Road America, seeing her crash out in the opening lap, and here she is taking the lead. After, well, almost a lead. After 10 laps. Fallenshadow goes ahead of 1010, and Ami likewise. It is still early on. And Fallenshadow, man, there is a hole on her side pod, inexplicably. Mia Aranya, reigning series champion, regaining the lead. As everyone goes around and around and around. Oh man, car tumbling! We have a massive Onyo in the front stretch involving several cars. Tom has crashed out. any more cars hurt. Not really, just Taub. Just Taub. Taub is out of the race. I'm sorry to report. 10-10 avoiding much in the way of disaster, but there's a few cars in the front stretch. Hopefully they're in pit lane instead of stranded in the front stretch, because we got a race to go through. Lisa also out. Annie bumps into Lisa. So, more casualties. Gotta watch out for Lisa. She's still on the track. Lost Taub, lost Lisa. Lost Tricky. Man. Track pulling no punches here. Alright, 10-10 goes to the lead. And we gotta see what, gotta go back a bit. Purple Car Series 1, I think we're seeing a sense of deja vu here for Chikafuji Lisa. No, I thought she crashed out, but no, that was someone else. When Purple Car raced on this circuit in Series 1, apparently Lisa scored high. Not this time here. In fact, not at all. And again, this is a tougher competition than in Purple Car. Fallenshadow drops to third. Milky Queen second. Trying to chase after 10-10 somehow. Milky Queen likes racing on ovals. She is definitely closing in on 10-10. Goes to the lead. Man, the driver who wasn't supposed to be racing in this series, as I may have stated before, replacing Inukai Purin. We wish Purin all the best while she recovers. And Milky Queen already with a second place finish at Daytona, and currently leading at Homestead, as 10-10 will drop back a bit. Still midway through the race. Vienna moves up to P3, Ami back to second, Milky Queen in P1. Never mind, Vienna goes to the lead. Well, I was distracted by the points table as it stands. Ami on the inside passes Vienna. N10 wants to get back into the top 3 if possible. By a hair she does. And goes clear of Milky. Race is official after 26 laps. Patra has to go beside because she's lapped. Amia Aranya continuing to drive pretty well. Whoa, here comes Vienna threatening. On the inside. Goes clear of Ami. Meanwhile, pulsers for this race, Olivia, currently in 6th. Milky Queen passes 10-10 to go back up to 3. 10-10 drops to 5. Catania to 4 now. Vienna currently has the lead. Race is already official. Vienna's leading by 1.5 seconds. Milky on the inside on turn 4 goes to P2. Vienna's gotta watch out for Milky. She is a former Indy 500 winner, and for good reason. But dago, how can you tell Milky has won a previous Indy 500? Silver star on that nose of her nose cone of her car. Yeah. Milky doing pretty well for when she wasn't supposed to race in this series. She seriously wants revenge after finishing dead last overall back in May in the 9th series. Doing pretty good here. Held the lead for a brief bit and currently 2nd. As we're through 31 now. Alright, 10-10 back in P3. Catania's 4th, Ami's 5th, but they can certainly catch up to those drivers if possible. Milky overtakes Vienna to regain the lead. 20 to go. Milky trying to break the Chevy win drought because she drives Honda, not Chevy. Kenton also wants a podium finish at least so that there's Honda presence in the top 3, but she's being threatened by Fallenshadow and the hole on her side pod. And Fallenshadow does overtake 10-10. Now Milky has herself a 1.5 second lead over Vienna as the laps start to dwindle. Loyhops is a lapped car, so that's an obstacle that Vienna may have to go around if possible. Also gotta watch out for Fallenshadow. She's quickly catching up to Vienna. We've seen quite a few overtakes in the front stretch. There's a car in pit lane. That's Numi. Having trouble with the turning left. And Shondo on the front stretch goes to P2. People saying, when will Vienna get her first win? If not here, then where and when? Alrighty, pit stop shuffle. Yeah, several cars are already pitting. So, will Milky be entering pit lane? Yeah. Ditto Hurry Tenten. But there's quite a bunch of laps left, so as we see more debris popping off, luckily not involving tires at this point. Cars pitting to refuel. Yet to figure out who will be coming out. It's Hikasa Tomoshka who's coming out. Probably had a good pit stop, and she has herself the lead. But Shadow is faster. Ami's third, well, was third, but Milky will overtake. And, oh, unlucky. Not quite a good pit stop for Vienna, and she's down to 12th. Fallenshadow is looking for her second win of the series. Won at the Daytona Road Course. Looking for her third overall win in IndyCar and first on an oval. A proper oval race, because the Daytona Road Course is a roval. Combination of road course and oval. Roval. Oh, that's it for Tomo. Kasa Tomoshika currently driving second. Looking for a fourth win. Nacho Neko, Series 5 champion, is third. Down to 8. Kondo, let's see how far ahead she is, as cars already get classified, because 42 laps is classification here. 1.274, 1.346 for Shondo. We are gonna hopefully have 24 drivers score here. 6 to go. Down to 5. Shadow still leads. Harry Tempton back to third. She was fifth for a couple laps and has improved a couple spots. Ami's 5th, Nacho is now 4th. Chasing after Tomo. Closing in on the Voms member. And to P2! Alright, 10-10. And now she has to chase after Fallenshadow in these last 3 laps. Also gotta watch out for fuel. Nacho Neko goes to P3. But Tomo is at the kitty cat's tail. Alright, 10-10 to the lead. Giga is stuck. Unable to get into pit lane that much. 10-10 can't seem to go any further. Wanting to pass Morko if possible. Fallenshadow back to 2nd. Nacho's 3rd. One to go. Fallenshadow to the lead. White flag is up. 10-10 is slowing down. Ami is speeding up. 10-10 drops out of the top 3. But here comes Fallenshadow onto the front stretch, and that's a 2nd win for her this series. Fallenshadow wins at Homestead. Just when she runs out of fuel. Oh man, look at that. Are you kidding me? 10-10 pitting at the last moment. Oh, well, she doesn't want to run into any accidents, but 10-10, of course, finishing 10th. Fallenshadow gets her first oval win. Mia Aranya finishes 2nd. Nacho Neko is 3rd. And for a few more drivers to finish, I guess. Come on, just one more lap. One more lap will do it. Lily, no. Come on. Well, it's the end of the race, so drivers can feel free to crash and stuff. We're just waiting for Numi to finish, and then we'll be all hunky-dory with this race. At least 10-10 scored this time in this race, unlike at Road America. But yeah, Fallenshadow. Does it again, another win this series. So already 2 drivers with more than 1 race win, and it's not even the halfway points of this series. And right down the top 3 here. And also add to the tally here. Nacho. Oh my word, look at that. 12 podiums to her name. Nacho Neko now stands alone. Well, how can she stand? She's in a void. But she now has 12 podiums. That's the most among all drivers in the history of IndyCar. Yes, I need to write down the points. Goodness gracious. Pole sitter Olivia Monroe will finish 5th. So we do have a Honda driver in the podium. Still yet to see a Honda race winner this series. Bao finishes 18th, not to be confused with the bow bow sound that Fuamoko makes. Only 10 drivers finishing all 52 laps, and 24 will score. Anna, Lily, Patra, Giga, Delu, and Shy Lily. And the others won't score. Tob, no score. Accident. Tricky Wee, no score. Accident. Lisa, no score. Accident. Onigiri, no score. Void. DM, no score. DNF. Ayami, no score. Accident. Let's lock in the points. Numi finished 13th. Come on. Numi finished 13th. What do you gotta worry about? She'll score for this race. All good. And Olivia will get a bonus point. And so, how does it shake up the Oval classification? Well, Fallenshadow regains the championship lead overall, and the Oval classification. So that's the Oval classification. So for the Oval classification, I already said Oval classification a few too many times and within like 10 seconds. 134 points. Saraway was absent for the second race in a row, getting back to Road America. But she's still second, 120 Oval points. Milky Queen and Ami. Both 90, and both with a second place finish in Oval races, but Milky has a tiebreaker because better higher finishes. And your overall point standings, Fallenshadow, 209 points. Meru couldn't even bother to enter this race, so she drops to second with her 170 points. Amiya Aranya, last series' champion, now third in the points with 130. Saraway drops another couple spots to 124. Mikasa Tomoshka, fifth with 116. Tell me now, who's at the bottom of the point standings? Unfortunately, it's Shy Lily. She has scored her highest finish of the series so far. well, 24th. Currently on 3 points. Next highest is Mochizuki Himari, who has failed to qualify for 3 races in a row now. And next highest is Ayami, who, as you know, has crashed out. And Vienna still has yet to win a race. Okay. Let's get out of here. We have our only international circuit in the calendar. That's former Formula One venue, the Zolder Circuit in Belgium. We were there not too long ago. We were there not too long ago for Corpo Car, and now we're going to race an IndyCar competition. One time, Champ Car home in 2007. This is a 2.492 mile, 4.010 kilometer, 10 turn circuits. We'll be racing 15 laps. And full damage multiplier, and let's have a look at this circuit, shall we? After the straightaway, you've got to make a 90-degree left-hand turn. Watch out on that turn, because you don't want to get into the sand pit. Wow, it is lagging. The video is lagging. Go around turns 2, 3, and 4. And into this fast section, going into the turn 5 chicane. Right here. Yeah. Slight uphill climb to turn 6, and then another chicane. Turn 7. And it is lagging. Turn 8 now. And then turn 9. I don't know how some turns are not marked, but there's this turn 10, which isn't much of a turn at all. Finally, you go through turn 11. And that's a lap done at Zolder. Cross the start finish. And do that for 15 times, and hope you're the fastest among 30 drivers in the race to score those 70 points. Load! Okay, we don't need to reroll at this point, but will this grid setup force us to reroll? No. No. We'll have to stick to this grid here, and really now Leaflet doesn't qualify for this race, even though she's the splash screen representative for this track. I mean, what? Healthy is a no-go. Tricky Wee also not showing up. Again, Shigure Ui doesn't qualify. Tob doesn't enter. Leaflet, as you know, can't be bothered to race here. Right. Hole. Where is Matsuro Meru? Starting off 5th. Okay. And at pole, we have Galutaya. Galutaya. For once showing up. The 2-time IndyCar champion getting pole for this race. Knowingly, the last time she started off a pole, to my recollection, she may have gotten pole in a later race, but she got pole in Houston, the street circuit in Houston, not the downtown street circuit, but the NRG Park street circuit. Had an awkward start, couldn't get back on the track after a blooper and DNF'd. Let's see how Delu does this time from pole. Nana, starting off second. Row 2, Nina and Numi. Matsuro Meru and Mochizuki Himari are in row 3. Ollie and Milky. Ami, Nacho, Kitanya, and Shy Lily. DM, Gary, and Lisa. Potone, Patra, and Lily. Iami, Shadow, and Neko. Lena Lazar, Miori, Celesta, Moriko Kyoho. Uno, Maya, and Tenten. Tomo, Giga, and Annie. That's your 30 car grid. 15 laps at Zolder, the only round taking place outside the US for the 6-month series. All right. Music will go up, real up. And here we go. We'll fast forward this pace lap a bit. We'll start off here, that's fine. Okay. Okay, round 6. As we get into the halfway point of this month's IndyCar 10 Series Spectacular, led by Delutaya and Kagranana, green flag is waved. And we're off and running. And jump by Delu as they all head into turn 1. Not much of a clean start by Uno, but I don't see any debris popping off from anyone, so a decent-ish start, but expect some rough housing as we go along with these laps. Dutch VTuber Nina, close to her hometown of the Netherlands, almost overtaking Delu, and now does do so. Nina with 2 race wins, but none since the opening round at Phoenix in Series 2, which she won. So another driver with a race win, with a long race win drought. Matsuro Meru second. What is she up to? Goodness. So it's Nina, Meru, and Kagranana, your top three. Few cars having issues here. Iga staying out. And, everyone has completed a lap, for what it's worth. Whoops! Nina has made a mistake there. But is able to cut off Meru. Mochizuki Hamari goes up to P3. Nana drops to 5th. Milky goes to 4th. We're just seeing how these front runners fare. I cover my face with my hands in shame once more. And we're already through one lap of this madness. So we can't reset the start. So it's still Nina, Meru, and Hamari in the top three, I guess. Well, Himari has the same designer as 1010, so I don't even know anything anymore. Where were we? Alright. Road course race. Well, hullabaloo and howdy do. Surapatra is in top 10 here. Oh man, what are these two trying to accomplish? Come now. This isn't an off-road race. These cars are made to race on tarmac and asphalt. Touching grass is inadvisable, come on. Anyway, how many drivers are in the lead lap? 25. Well, whoopsie doodles. Oh look, more cars are pitting. And now Himari makes a mistake. Much to everyone's chagrin, and we'll have to pit after this lap. God help us all. But hey! Look at Matsuro Meru go! She's second! Milky's third. This is basically, Nina is basically having a home field advantage for this race. Because she's close to home. And she has led all 4 laps so far. Meanwhile, do we have any more casualties Of course not. Oh yeah, how big is Nina's lead? 4 seconds. Pretty good for her. Oh, she's hoping to break her win drought. This is surprisingly realistic, and I love it. Realistic, most certainly. If you discount the cars dropping into the void in some on some tracks. Try Lily and DM going at it. Yeah. Nina's still doing a pretty good job here. How is Delataya faring? Well, careful, Morco. No rear wing, no front wing for Nectarine. From a start of pole to 27th. Careful, Meru. Matsuro Meru tried to catch up to Nina. Nana is a distant third. I don't know, I can't see anyone having issues on the corner grid. Cotone is out of the race. So that's 2 casualties. So 10-10 won't be lonely. Down to 20 cars in the lead lap. Wait to see if there are any battles going on here, which I don't see much. First and second are spread apart from each other, same for second and third, and I guess third and fourth, and Milky having to deal with a couple of lapped cars in Mochizuki Himari and Nacho Neko. While Ami is just in 5th and is lacking a side pod. Yep, Nina's still leading. What in the world just happened? Matsuro Meru apparently suffered big damage while I was distracted with Tenzin Kotone crashing out. So she'll have to hit after this lap. Nana going back to second. Mikasa Tomoshika is stuck. Couldn't cleanly enter pit lane. Adding insult to injury, Catania passes Tomo by. Eventually, Milky will pass these two. Emphasis on eventually. Race is official now. We're through 8. Nina Nana and Meru, the absolute mad girl, staying out despite no rear wing. There is a time and place for everything, including full sends. Why here? Why now? Man, Meru, absolute mad girl. Certainly has quite a lot of clearing. No one immediately behind her, and no one immediately ahead of her. So she's been doing a pretty good job. Of course, was absent for the May series, and she's back competing here. And she's been having a pretty good race, as Meru does enter pit lane to restore her lost rear wing. So Milky Queen will jump to P3, and Fallenshadow will make her way to 4th. And Mia Arania goes into the void! That's the void I was referring to when it comes to how, quote, surprisingly realistic, unquote, this game is. Unlucky for Ami, no score for this race. A rare road course void, completely botching up the entrance to pit lane, and she'll pay dearly for that. Got all tangled up in her own spider web. You hate to see that. Down, 5 to go. Down to 11 cars in the lead lap. Oh no! Suapatra's 3 down. Ah, man. Bad luck for Patra. A few laps ago, we also lost Shy Lily. How is she marked accidents? How? She has all 4 wheels on hand. Well, the bent front wing, but she's marked accident for some reason. Oh man, it's a real mess of things here. 4 casualties, which of course includes 10-10. I scream internally. Second consecutive awful road course result for the number 10 car. Meanwhile, what a race Nina's been having. As just about the last 4 laps, Nina has an almost 10-second lead over Kagra Nana. But Nina is starting to reach traffic, cars in the way. Whoa, that was That was tricky trying to get through this chicane. Not a clean entry into this chicane for Nana, but luckily there were no cars immediately ahead of her. Nina is still good. Whoa! Careful there. Ah! Unlucky for Milky. As cars go all willy-nilly on this chicane. Numi doesn't know where she was trying to go here. But Milky Queen, bad luck. No front and rear wings. That might as well put her into the pit lane as we come down to the last 3 laps. Still led by Nina Saltame. Nana's second still. Milky will indeed have to pit. And he's also pitting. Although she's a non-factor when it comes to race leaders. Fallenshadow, thus, will go to P3. And Miami crashes out of another race. On this ridiculous chicane. Bad luck for Miami. No score, I think, for her. No score, most definitely, for Miami. Two consecutive accident-prone DNFs for Miami Mama. Penultimate lap now, here at Zolder. The Dutch VTuber on hand, having led throughout just about the entire race. Kakra Nana now 12.8 seconds behind Nina. While Fallenshadow is way behind the two. And more cars are pitting and more cars are exiting pit lane and what have you not. Good clean pass around this chicane for Nina. Good use of the brakes right there around this chicane. Nana's good here. And I presume Nana would be good here as well. Oh yeah, she is. White flag is up for Nina. Grip levels of the tires at 100%. I don't know. They're racing they're road course races and street races. They're racing red tires, which should have a higher grip than the default black ball tires. Anyway, Nina to a de facto home crowd with a big lead, leading throughout this whole race, 16.5 seconds. What a race she's been having. Half a lap away from her first win in 2 years. Lisa almost screwed up and almost cost Nina her race, but Nina still remains alive. And of course she makes it through both chicanes without issue. Oh, not a clean entry into the chicane, this chicane for Nana. But here comes Nina. A near perfect race result for Nina Saltame, just The last chicane for her. And on to the start-finish line. Nina Satame wins for the first time in 2 years in IndyCar. She'll take down Zolder for her third ever race win. Congratulations, Nina. First win in 2 years, of course. Kagranana gets on the podium again, second place by almost 19 seconds. And Fallenshadow, another podium for her. Taking third. And annoyingly enough, all 6 race winners so far this series have been Chevrolet drivers. We're about to see a Honda driver win a race this month. Almost had it with Kamishiro Natsume, but she ran out of fuel before classifying. And cars are starting to run out of fuel already, with the race over and out. Nina Satame finally breaks her long win drought. Lily just needs to finish this lap and she'll get on the board. Only 19 drivers scoring for this race. Provided Lily does finish this last lap. Few more turns for Lily. Eventually she'll finish. And then we need to get the points down and get out of here, because goodness gracious. Thank God that's over. Nina Satame. De facto home field advantage. Definitely getting the victory at Zolder. What a result that is. As we see, Nacho Void as well. So she'll be marked accordingly. Winning time 22:13. Yeah, whatever. I'm still peeved about 30th place finishes for Hurry 10-10 in consecutive road course races. But I think Fallenshadow will be on top of the point standings after this round. Where did Meru finish, if at all? 8th? Well, okay. Just outside of the drivers who finished all 15 laps, but blep. Okay, where were we? Nina with the 70 points. Nana with the 50. Shadow with another 40. Another top 5 finish for Ollie. When will she get on the podium? When will she get a podium finish to her name? Well, 18th for Adelu. It was a tough race for her. Only 19 drivers scoring. Nectarine, no score. No score for Giga, Maya, Lena. Bad luck for Patra. IME accidents. Nacho Void. Mia Void. And don't even get me started in 30th place. Eleventh place points for Akuma Nimone. 20 points for Numi. And everything looks fine. And indeed, 19 scores. Bonus point for Delataya, so from 8 to 9. And we'll first see the Road and Street classification. Matsuro Meru did pretty good here. She leads Road and Street classification with 126 points. Shadow second in that classification with 115. Lisa, 110. And for the overall classification, Fallenshadow has a 53-point lead now over Matsuro Meru. So Fallenshadow 249, Matsuro Meru 196. Hikasa Tomoshika is third, having scored in all races so far, 132 points. Amiya Aranya drops to fourth because Void, 130. And Kagra Nana goes to fifth, 127. And Shy Lily is still bottom of the standings, unfortunately. Still with just 3 points. Next highest up has 19. And that's by the accident Pro Naomi. And not much showing for the birthday girl Vienna either. Pain Pecco. Anyway, we're done here. Put Nina's car into and wrap up for today. Alright, so I don't know what to say. Well, Shadow and Meru both scored race wins, so that's good. So they're in the top two. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. What's the way? Tomorrow, Richmond, Themalito, and Pocono. That's rounds 7 through 9. We're halfway through this series, ladies and gentlemen. So short oval action and road course action and super speedway action tomorrow at the usual 11 a.m. Eastern start time. So be sure to tune in at the usual time on this usual channel. Alright, I'm done here. I'm gonna go get lunch. I'm hungry, and then tune into the real-life IndyCar race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. Okay, that'll be all for now. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow for more IndyCar 10th Series. Take care, everyone. Ultra Dag.